Is having kids selfish? In my comment section defending the child free, people like to use this word selfish to either describe not having kids or, opposite, having kids. So here's my take as a mom of 3. Every decision you make in your entire life where you factor in your personal happiness is selfish, or could be called selfish by somebody else. Anything you do where you factor yourself in, you are thinking of yourself, therefore could be selfish. Here's the caveat: selfish is not a bad thing. It's like that episode of Friends where Phoebe went on a quest to find a selfless act of good, and she couldn't find one. And that's kind of how I really think about it. But now we're going to deep dive a little bit into society, okay? Because certain choices have to be made in order for humankind to survive. And procreating, having children, is one of them. I don't believe in the argument that you need to have kids in order to be taken care of in your old age. I think that's, you're putting a lot of eggs in your basket. And number 2, there's plenty of nursing homes filled with people who had children who have nobody left, okay? Kids are people. You may not have a good relationship with your kids as they get older. But if you are alone in a nursing home, someone's child is taking care of you, which means your survival is dependent upon someone else having children. And I think that is why parents get their panties in a twist when you say having kids is selfish. Because you will depend on that as you get older. Everyone, we all will. That's how community and species continuation happens. It may not be your offspring that you depend on, but it is somebody's. Now, I'm not saying there aren't parents who have kids for selfish reasons. Of course there are. There are people with kids who should have never had children. And there are people without kids who would have made amazing parents. And there's people without kids who would have been terrible parents. But arguing that one choice, and I'm talking about the child-free by choice people, not people who happen to end up child-free by circumstance, but the child-free by choice people are no more selfish than people who have children for their own selfish reasons. Meaning obligations later in life to live vicariously through their kids, because the Joneses are doing it. But I think, honestly, calling anyone selfish for living life in a way that makes them happy is bullshit. So what? So what? So what if it's selfish? So what? Selfish is not a 4-letter word. To a degree, I think we all know the selfish assholes, okay? Like, I'm not talking about those people. But if you go in somebody's comments who is either child-free by choice or is a parent, and you feel the need to tell them that their choice was the selfish one, fuck off. Just fuck right off. Because all the choices are selfish.